Hello everybody on the ShopTo channel, it's George here, and today I have a kind of interesting video for you guys. I've got my initial review for Star Ocean Integrity and Faithfulness Limited Edition from a perspective of someone who's never played one of these games before. So I was lucky enough to get sent a copy of this, and I have played quite a bit of it actually because I was taken by surprise about how fun the game is. I really wasn't sure about it before I received it, but I got it in the post, stuck it in my PlayStation straight away, downloaded the limited edition stuff, which is also quite cool, may I mention, and started playing it. And it was one of the things that struck me at first was how kind of simple it was with the tutorial in the beginning, teaching you how to do most things that you will need at the time. So it was kind of quite easy for me to get into, which was nice because I was kind of expecting this game to be one of those games that I'd be really bad at, I'd really struggle with, but it kind of starts out really well with the tutorial teaching you how to play the game properly, and then the first kind of like few fights and stuff are a little bit easier, so you can kind of, you know, it kind of weans you in rather than putting you straight into a really hard fight. And I think that's kind of good because that does add to the enjoyment of the game, because if it was really difficult I probably wouldn't have enjoyed it as much, but because I was all right at it I could really get stuck in, start listening to the dialogue and watching the cutscenes and stuff, and then really enjoying the battles. So a few notes I've made is obviously that the game is very fun, which I've mentioned already. It is kind of like there's a few attack buttons, there's a few other buttons that are used, and you can do like a harder attack, a softer attack, and you can do like a charge attack where you have to hold the button down. And those attacks you'll see later on when we go into the fight, and they're quite cool. Another thing I've written down is, as I've mentioned already again, is how easy it is to get to grips with the game. The tutorial is really, really good. It not only gives you tips on how to do the moves, like tells you how to do the moves, but it allows you to practice them as well there and then, which is very good. The simple controls are another thing that I like. The controls are quite easy to, as I also mentioned, get the grip of, and I like that because it helped get me into the game. And I found it a lot easier to play this game than other games I've played that are kind of fighting, kind of like this style of game-ish almost. Another thing is the art style. I really like the anime art style within this game. It looks really, really good, and the city that we're in right now looks really, really cool, and it's just, I don't know, it just looks really, really nice. As I said, I haven't really played a game like this before, so as my first experience, I thought it was very, very nice to look at and play. And the colours also, as you can see when I'm doing those attacks, are really, really nice, which is awesome. And the graphics are overall very, very nice. And the last two bits I've got is the steelbook, because I've got the limited edition. The steelbook case is absolutely amazing. The outside is like a metal silvery kind of white and grey with the bit of blue on it style, and then on the inside you've got some really nice colourful high-res like images of the game and players from the game and stuff, and that looks really, really nice. And obviously the limited edition content is very, very cool, so you get quite a lot of stuff in the limited edition. I definitely recommend you get this version, as it is I think around the same price as the normal one, so that's a very, very good way of getting some more stuff for your money. And I do love a good steelbook, it is really, really nice. So overall, Star Ocean Integrity and Faithlessness even, is a very fun game. If you haven't really played a game like this before, it's a good game to get into the genre with, because as I said, I haven't played much of these kind of games before, and I found it quite easy to get to grips with, and I'm really, really enjoying this game. So I'm definitely going to put some more hours into it and play it some more over the next few weeks. So I hope you've enjoyed today's review. As I said, it is an initial review, and I haven't played a game like this before, so I can't talk in depth about everything about the game, but I wanted to give you guys my thoughts on it. So I hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video very soon. Bye.